PepsiCo seems to have found its growth juice quite literally. The global giant's India CEO and chairman D Shivakumar spoke exclusively to me from the company's headquarters in the national capital region, and he made it clear that the juice and water businesses will drive growth in the coming days. This will be high priority for PepsiCo. He also asserted that PepsiCo is on track to invest that committed over $5 billion into India. Remember, they made that commitment in 2013.
We started in 89. I would say we've established a huge scale business. We are present across the country through the length and breadth. We are, a lot of people talk about make in India.
Yeah.
We source in India,
yes.
We make in India, we sell in India. We are one of the largest, buyers of potato. We are one of the largest buyers of sugar. One of the largest buyers of rice meal. So a lot to do with the farm community, juices, etc. We actually have benefited from sourcing from India, and equally the farmer has benefited from us both ways. Big journey, totally establishing about 22 brands.
Yes.
Very large scale business, second to only Hindustan Lever in terms of number of categories we operate in. So very successful journey, and every single brand has been homegrown in India. Okay, there's nothing which is acquired, it's all homegrown brands.
So let me ask you about the demand environment, and let me ask you this in the context of what you're seeing for PepsiCo globally. You've just announced your second quarter results in July. There are, of course, concerns as far as the global volatility goes, but on top of that, you've been able to deliver on the margins front, and you've also upped your guidance for the EPS. How does India stack up in comparison to global growth today for you?
Indian growth, typically thanks to the GDP growth, etc., for most multinational organizations tend to be good. And I think PepsiCo has performed exceedingly well. And Indra Nooyi's performance with purpose is really going in the right direction and generating, I think, a huge buzz for society. I think the whole concept of being in the society, doing good for society, and transforming the product portfolio into a much more healthier portfolio, I think that agenda is working well.
Okay. What does it all mean now in terms of future investments for India? This is, of course, the fastest growing economy at this point in time. What will it mean in terms of Pepsi's plans for India going forward?
Yeah, we have announced, I think, in 2013 that we will invest about $5.5 billion into the Indian market. That's the largest investment made by a multinational outside of a share buyback plan. Okay, that's the largest investment. We've already set up a huge facility in Sri City, which is in Andhra Pradesh with Mr. Naidu. We get enormous help there. We continue to invest in the full length of the value chain and the infrastructure. So you'll see more investment, and I think this is a market which is a huge opportunity in the consumer goods area.
And you can catch that entire conversation with D Shivakumar only on CNBC-TV18 at 10 p.m. tonight.